Hello everyone and welcome to part 2 of my walking around the town of Rigaud, Quebec. So if you guys remember in part 1 we went to the Chartier de l'Aubenière Park. Yes, I looked it up, that's what it's called. Which is right next to the trails that lead towards the mountains that are located just south of the town. And over there we have the Seigneurie de Rigaud, which is basically a residence for elders. So we're also exploring the neighborhood just south of downtown Rigaud, and now we're gonna go to said downtown Rigaud. So we're gonna follow the Rue de l'Hôtel de Ville going west. And as you can see, over there is the Basilique. We're gonna get to it in a little bit. We're gonna go to the end of the street to go see the town's post office building, basically. The sun is slowly starting to set. It's around 5:15 p.m. right now. So, yeah. Got some interesting looking houses here. Oh, look at this one. Has a bunch of colors. That's really neat. The pavement has a bunch of holes, so I have to kind of watch my step. I really like walking in neighborhoods like this because there's always like houses that stand out. It's actually cool. So we're basically following bus 61's route. Yeah, and so this is the post office building. And here we have the Centre de Santé, Rigaud. So I guess this is like a clinic. And right here we have Saint-Pierre Street. So this is called the Robert Lionel Séguin building. Just cross the street to kind of see. So I think this is both a post office and a library. Yeah, I'm not actually sure if it's a post office. It's a library. And right here we have another very large residence, Esther Blondin, which I think might be even larger than the Seigneurie, which was on the other side of the street. Look at this. That's really, really cool. So, there's also the Service de Loisirs. So I guess that's where some activities are held. Yeah, there's a bunch of things that happen in this building. And so it's probably like a very big library. All right, so now we're gonna follow Saint-Pierre Street, now going north. And now we're gonna start entering Rigaud's downtown area. As you can see, the house is starting to look a little older. I mean, this is a very old town. The streets here, I mean, are pretty small, as you can see. can tell this city wasn't made like 10 years ago. It's really interesting to see these types of architectures. It's quite unique. Like seeing historical buildings, homes. There's a restaurant right there. I think this is a pizzeria. I think it might be better if we cross the street. Yeah, we'll do that right now. All right, and now in front of us, there it is, the Basilique de Rigaud. When you see images of Rigaud on Google Earth or in satellite, this is probably the main building that sticks out that you can recognize. It's probably as big as the Basilique in Varennes. Right here we have a pretty big dépanneur, or a convenience store, I guess you could call it. So we have 125 Saint-Pierre. I guess this was a historic house or building. I'll still have to do my research. If you guys know the significance of any of the landmarks I'm visiting today, feel free to let me know, because I want to learn more about this town. It's pretty far away from where I live. So, yeah. Right here we have Le Café de l'Horloge. Yeah, well, there's a clock on top. I don't know if it's accurate. No, it says 4:05. Right now it's past 5 p.m. So maybe it doesn't work anymore. Maybe it was converted to a restaurant because it looks pretty modern. All right. Here it is in all its glory. I'll actually cross the street again, just to read some of these signs. Oh. Right. Okay. Okay, so this building with a clock was the old post office. Interesting. I mean, it looks like it was kind of left alone. Yeah, so this was the old post office. So it was built in the early 1910s. And I know maybe if the new one was moved to next to the library that we saw earlier. Have a statue right here. Hommage de foi en la royauté sociale du Sacré-Cœur. Yeah, let's take a nice view of the basilica. Beautiful. All right, so this is the Rigaud de Cavagnal Bridge. So this is the aptly named Rigaud River. And there's I think the town, I guess, was extended more that way, so they built this bridge to connect. So the bridge opened in 1938. Well, the first person to set foot on this bridge, it occurred in 1938. Fils Robert Lionel Séguin. And we have the library as well. So right now we are back on Saint Jean Baptiste East Street. That's where we started. It was a lot further that way to the east, but that's basically where we started. We just have to find a way to cross here. I guess we can do it this way. Yeah, so Église or Basilique Sainte Madeleine de Rigaud. So there you go. So they're actually trying to fund for the church. They already reached 50,000, which is pretty impressive. So we're gonna go this way, and over there we're gonna finish off our walk with the town building, the Hôtel de Ville. I don't know if that's what I should call it in English, like the town building. And right behind it, like 2 minutes of walking more to the north, is Rigaud's train station that ever since 2010 it was abandoned. So the presbytère right there. Édifice Paul Brasseur. Yeah. So this is probably the center of the entire city. Probably as close to the center as you can get, basically. So a bunch of restaurants here, La Vieille Resto Bar, since 1975. All right. So now we're gonna cross. Oh, you can see it right here, the Hôtel de Ville. Yeah, and we're back on Saint Viateur, which I believe we saw a little bit earlier in our walk. All right. And after we see the Hôtel de Ville, I'm going to make a separate video, the third and final video, about the main event. Well, what is, in my opinion, the main reason why I came here, that is. It's definitely not the main event, you know. But yeah, what I came here for, the train station. So here, by far, out of all the buildings, this one looks most modern. Very, very nice. So this is kind of the flag or the emblem of the town. Really, really cool. And I guess there's a parking right behind it. Very cool stuff. All right. And look at this. Over there, this building is Rigaud train station. This is incredible. First time I'm actually getting to see this station. At one point, this was the westernmost terminus of the Vaudreuil-Hudson line. I think it was called like the Rigaud-Hudson or the Rigaud-Vaudreuil line. So yeah. So this is Rue de la Gare and Saint Viateur. All right, so I'm gonna end this video here. I'm gonna do one final video kind of exploring the ruins of the train station. So thank you guys for watching this part 2 of me walking around, not Vaudreuil, Rigaud. It's a really, really cool city. I really enjoyed it. If you guys did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, turn on the notifications. You know the deal. I started in part 1. And I'll see you guys in the next video when I'm gonna visit for the first time the abandoned train station. All right, take care guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.